Sagittarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-September 2022, and I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Saggy. What's going on? Ooh, oh, ooh. Hey, be nice. Squirrels. Black squirrel being chased by gray or brownish squirrel, and now there's another gray or brownish squirrel, and I don't see the black squirrel anymore. Man, they were at it. This one seems disturbed, kind of like, what are you boys doing? I'm chilling. Go away. Okay. This one's really aggravated. It's wagging its tail. It's like, ah. Let's see, Saggy, what's going on? Okay, the overall energy for the reading, the Emperor. You're stepping into your power here, and I gotta say, you're presenting quite nice energies, and then it kind of takes a detour. But we'll see. Starting off the reading, you get the Four of Swords crossed by the star. It looks like something's motivating you here. There's something that you really, really desire, and for you to get close to that, there would have to be a lot of healing, a lot of pausing in your life, which I feel like you're giving that to yourself. But it almost looks like it's coming in as a motivating factor here. Like, in order for me to achieve that, I would have to do a lot of self-work, a lot of things like that. In your focus here, the Sun, happiness is present here for you. In the recent past, the Ace of Pentacles, a brand new beginning. In your strength, the Seven of Pentacles. I don't know what the hell this is, but it's a good energy. And I feel like it's very helpful. So I don't know if it's an external kind of a situation where it's like, in order for me to achieve something, I gotta do this. Instead of coming from you directly, kind of like I'm doing it for me, you know. Important enough so that I do it for me. It's like I'm doing it for that, for something outside of me. No idea what, how, when, who, but it's working. In the immediate future, the King of Wands, really stepping into that power of yours, into that sense of confidence you got going on. The supportive energies, the Six of Cups, it could be because of somebody else. You know, it's one of those things of, because they're in my life, I'm better for it, or something like that. Which, okay, you know, I don't disagree with that. As long as something, even if it's outside of ourselves, is making us see our self-worth, perfect. That has some slippery slopes here and there. That's the only thing. You know, where you're kind of relying completely, like if they're gone tomorrow, you're nothing again. I don't agree with that. Anyways, the energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Five of Swords, there's a little bit of deception in there. There's a little bit of self-sabotage. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what this is. Great energy. It brings out the best in you. Make sure you don't fall onto those slippery slopes, because you could. You know, there is that almost like a warning from the universe. You know, a sabotaging kind of an energy. In your hopes and fears, hoping that things will work out, that things will stay balanced. In the potential outcome, the Seven of Swords, somebody's turning their back here to a situation. So, let's clarify. Let me see the Emperor. For the Emperor, you get the Empress, the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, something's going on here. There's you and there's another energy definitely attached to you. And it feels like it's a rough progress here that's at place, but it is progress. So it kind of feels like it's bumpy at times, where things are growing, things are building up. A little hard, but it's still shaping up into something here. Let's do the Four of Swords. The Three of Cups, the Sun, the Judgment. Yeah, something's coming together. This could be somebody from your past coming back. There are energies here reuniting almost, it's looking like, and there's a whole lot of growth, a whole lot of healing, and a whole lot of happiness. A lot of happiness here through this. Let's do the Star. The Five of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Swords. Your past might be what's coming into play here. When I see you having your back turned to this, it's because your past is coming into play. Think of it as you're bringing baggage in the situation, and those baggage, that suitcase is opening up, basically. Those baggage, those items are starting to come to the surface, which might close you off emotionally, which might do a lot of things. Kind of like, you know, because I've been hurt in the past, and the situation kind of looks similar, it's going to hurt me again, so I'm going to close off. Okay, so there is that potential here for that to happen. Let's do the Sun in your focus. Queen of Wands, Six of Swords, Knight of Swords. This is, I mean, if you've been around for a while, you know my Tom and Jerry reference when it comes to you specifically. This is looking a lot like that. Like, you know, I finally caught Jerry, and then I'm gonna let Jerry go just for the heck of it, and then I'm gonna keep on chasing Jerry again to get Jerry back. So it's kind of looking like that. Where you have this energy tied up to this of everything's fine, everything's perfect, so I'm gonna back away for a little bit, and then I'm gonna pounce, you know? So I don't know what that is. I mean, I can understand it from this perspective of disconnect. When you're disconnecting from how you feel, yeah, you may have the tendency to walk away, and then it's like, oh, wait. I was doing something here. I was in the middle of something. Let me go back to it. So I kind of understand it from that perspective of disconnection where you pull back. Let's do the Seven of Pentacles. In your strength, Queen of Cups, the Hierophant, the Ten of Pentacles. My God, this is beautiful. This is something that comes with a sense of commitment, a sense of happily ever after kind of a thing. I don't even know if this is a marriage, but if it's not, it's kind of heading in that direction, or it carries that energy attached to it. Let's do the King of Wands in the immediate future. Five of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands. You don't want to be scared anymore here. There's definitely a fear that's showing up. And I feel like you already know when it's showing up. And I feel like you've had enough of it. Like, I don't want to be scared anymore. I don't want to be run by this fear anymore. And you shouldn't. As long as you identify it, you can work with it. You know, the more you're rejected, the worse it's going to get for you. You can't reject it. It's there. It's showing up for a reason, but you can work with it. You know, you can't be like, oh, fear, go away. Make the rain. I don't know. I have no idea. A lot of the times we reject these energies as they show up instead of accepting that they're there and starting to work with them. They're there for a reason, for us to heal something that's deeply rooted within us, you know? And then as long as we work with those energies, good to go. It can be there all at once. It doesn't have to stop you. Try not to reject it. Because I see you, you know, yeah, I see this fear, it's coming. Oh man, it's here. I don't want it. Go away, fear. You know, not gonna help. Let's do the Six of Cups in the supportive energies. King of Pentacles, the Temperance card, the Star. All right, so you want to show up in this situation, relationship, whatever this is to you. It's something that's, again, shown up as being meaningful. I see you wanting to show up correct, wanting to show up almost like I need to feel that I'm good where I'm at with my life before I can commit to this fully, which is okay. I agree with that. I can agree with that. As long as it's not used as an excuse, because sometimes we're never ready. Oh no, I'm not where I want to be here, so that means I'm not ready for this. Oh no, I'm not, you know. This looks like a genuine energy, like, no, you'll know when you're ready and how you want to show up in this. You know, it doesn't look like an excuse yet, but it could turn into that. Let's do the Five of Swords. When I'm stable enough in my own person, that's when which is, you know, very much needed. Except for the times when it's used as an excuse. Oh, I'm not ready. Oh, I'm not ready. Oh, I'm not ready. Oh, I'm never ready. You know? Five of Swords in the hidden energies. King of Swords, Page of Swords, the Moon. I've had man, this reminds me of that. Just the other day, I had an epiphany. I don't have many of those. Well, I do, but I keep them to myself. But I've had one of those, the more I know, the less I know. Like, it kind of came through to me like that. Like, the more I know about life, the less I know about life. That's what I'm seeing here on your side. Where you're showing up in something quite confident, quite knowledgeable. Like, I know what this is about. I got it. I know. But then you're showing up as not having any clue about it, but not admitting to that. You know, that second part, not admitting to that or not wanting to see that. And still feeling like, oh, I know what's going on here. When in fact, you kind of lost it. You kind of lost the idea of what it is you're dealing with, you know? Be honest. Even if you step into it with, oh, I know what it's about, and then you're lost in it, be honest with it. No need to keep up that face of, oh, I still know. You do? Hell yeah, I know everything. Because you're showing up a little bit deceptive in that. Almost like presenting that sense of I know, when in fact, sometimes you don't. And it's okay not to know. You know? Let's do the Justice card and your hopes and fears. Four of Swords, Two of Swords, Nine of Cups. Alright. Yeah, trying to balance yourself out as much as you can, especially when you kind of lose it in the space of the mind, where the mind is confused and it's showing up all over the place. You know that space. You have it, we have it, we all have it. But I feel like your focus is to recognize that place and to bring yourself into balance a lot. And I feel like you're doing it. So I don't know what you're doing, but keep on doing it. Because I feel like you are in that place. Even though it's showing up in your hopes, like, I hope someday I can do it. No, you're doing it, actually, as we speak. So for some reason, you're showing up as, I catch myself when I go crazy in this head of mine with all sorts of all over the place. I catch myself and I bring myself back to center. Let's do the Seven of Swords in the potential outcome. Ten of Swords, the High Priestess, the Eight of Pentacles. Remember that fear that showed up for you recently here in the immediate future? you're showing me that you're working on it, because a lot of the times this fear is gonna place you into situations where you're gonna lose things just because it's there. And that's how it happens, you know, when you step into something new and you step in with the sense of this is not gonna last, guess what? You're gonna create exactly that scenario where that thing is not gonna last based on your fear. So I see you turning to your fear and starting to work with it. Instead of rejecting it, starting to work with it. Great. Let's see what the universe has to close it off. Ace of Wands, Nine of Swords, the World card. What is that? Acting before you think, or speaking before you think something? It's like impulsively doing something and then kind of being like, man, maybe I should have waited. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have given that a little more thought. You're showing me that energy, but you're showing me that energy is going away. So kind of like you're being more patient these days. You're kind of taking a step back these days rather than, let's do because we feel. And we're going to do it in the moment. And then we're going to be like, oh shit, you know? So that energy is looking like it's leaving you. Let's close it off with the Divine Animals Oracle. Let's see what this one has for you. Swan, beauty. There are 7 living species of swan, all having similar physical characteristics, including the long, elegant neck. 5 species are found in the northern hemisphere and 2 in the southern. All swans at one time were thought to be white, but then the Australian black swan was discovered. Swans do normally mate for life. Oh, I don't know why I read to you. Okay. This is kind of like a little bit of info about, I should have read something else, but I think it's too short, so maybe why not give you a history of swans? Swans do normally mate for life, but if a mate dies or is unable to breed, the other swan will find a new mate. Once constructed, nests are vigorously defended. There have been an episode recorded of a human drowning when attacked by a swan defending its nest. Okay, now we're getting into swan magic is pure and graceful. It is perfect to use for love workings and also when you wish to find more beauty in our world. Everyone could do with a bit more beauty in their lives. Yeah. That's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.